Johnny from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Kajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. I say, who says I say, Johnny says I say, when everyone says no, Johnny say yes. Special man.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, good morning and welcome on TGIF. The weekend is here. How's everybody doing? It is currently 62 degrees here in Massachusetts. First in the chat was Regina. Hello, good morning and welcome and happy Friday to you as well. May your troubles be less and your blessings be more and nothing but happiness comes through your door. I like that. And Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome and how are you doing? Good to see you. And Carol, hello, good morning and welcome and how are you doing? Good to see you. I heard you a dog sitting. Don't forget to set your video for tomorrow. I think you're doing yours live, Carol. Little Debbie, hello, good morning and welcome and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. The hottest day in the week is... Sorry to hear that. I think it's going to be more sunny today. Although I didn't watch the news because I've been busy. And Claudette, hello, good morning and welcome and how are you doing? Good to see you. And Jay, hello, good morning and welcome and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Ashley, hello, good morning and welcome and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Angie, hello, good morning and welcome and how are you doing? Good to see you. And Jake, hello, good morning and welcome and how are you doing? And I'm there. All right, let me get to my calendar because there's some birthdays this weekend, I believe. Today, go to the weekend, get to that calendar. Don't forget, this Sunday you have Jeff Crumpler's birthday. Mark from Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale's birthday is this Sunday. And Missy, the Nice Tea Seller, her birthday is this weekend. You'll catch her more on Whatnot than anything else. Yeah, I think she's doing more Whatnot than any of her other auctions. Rain down the smoke. Yeah, you're right, because it was nice and sunny yesterday with no smoke in the air. Taco J, I heard also how to handle and publish. Really, okay, lots in common. And Scarlett, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. I'm Dern. Well, that's good to hear. And also don't forget, Monday is Crystal Clear's birthday. Crystal Clear TV's birthday on Monday. Also, don't forget, tomorrow is our Reseller Community Shop Hop Train Sale, which is now the third Saturday of each month, and it does start at 11:30 on my Cajun Roots Resellers Adventures channel, and I will be doing mine live. And there's going to be a special ending to tomorrow's show. Stay tuned and find out what that will be. as we celebrate our 1 year anniversary tomorrow of doing the shop hop. 1 year as of tomorrow for our shop hop. It's going to be a hot one, steamy, yeah. I'm not sure how high it's supposed to get today, but at least there's no smoke in the air right now. Yeah. And Ashley, I think, just came in. Yep, off to work. Hi-ho, hi-ho, and off to work you go. Well, don't work too hard, okay, Ashley? Good to see you. Welcome. And then on Sunday, I will be on with Regina, Red Arrow Reseller, and Carol's Creative Corner this Sunday at 6:30 as their guest. And then I'll be on the following Saturday, not tomorrow, but the following Saturday. I'll be on with Terry, Uniques by the Creek, and 1889 House Casey on their show on Saturday the 25th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on the 26th, that Sunday, I will be on with Al's Full Chef Shop at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Monday the 27th, I'll be on with Becky's Vintage and More, also at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Tuesday the 28th, I'll be on at 1:30 with the Friends Selling with Friends on Janeed's channel. These are the shows that I'm going to be a guest on, selling on their auctions. And then on the 30th, I'll be on at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Leslie's Lucky Finds on her channel. And starting this Thursday coming, I will be her mod for her live shows auctions on Thursday. That is my itinerary for this coming rest of the month. Also, if anybody would like to be on the Shop Hop, it's open to anyone who would like to be part of it. As of right now, on September, I do have 4 open spots, and then that will be, July's already full. So we also have September, that'll be on the 19th. I do have 4 spots left. If anybody wants them, make sure you email me in the subject line, put Shop Hop. You would like to be on the Shop Hop. And make sure you email me at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com. Yep. And if anybody has anything special going on, let us know in the chat. And again, it is the weekend, so there's all kind of shows going on usually on the weekends. But tomorrow's our big anniversary for the Shop Hop. Can't believe it's already been a year we've been doing the Shop Hop. So yeah, hope anybody else who would like to join joins us. Goodness, I'm busy this weekend. Saturday, Shop Hop, Sunday. Yep, Carol, you're right. Carol, don't forget to set your show up for tomorrow too, because I didn't see it yet. I need to go check. Do you have it set up? Because I didn't get it yet. If you do, I need to go pull it. Yeah, because I don't think I saw it. I looked this morning and I didn't see it. So just curious. So I want to make sure I get it all set up. Oh, the night shift is on tonight, y'all. Hang out. There's the link. Such a reminder so you don't miss out. You're making grits, or you're making them cheesy, creamy, with shrimp, barbecue shrimp, fried catfish. I posted it on Facebook, but I'm logging into StreamYard. Yeah, I saw your Facebook page post, but I don't see your link for your video yet. But I'm logging into StreamYard. Well, thank you, Carol. Yeah, don't forget to use your new thumbnail too. Yeah, let's celebrating our 1 year. How you dern? How you dern? Well, I want to thank all those who did send me items. Don't forget there's 2 of y'all that I did send emails to. I could not open your links to those certain items, so I did reply back to your email letting you know that. If you do reply back, please make sure that it will let you know it will be on next Friday, because I already have everything lined up for today. And I do have Regina's items, Angie's, and an item from Carol today that I was able to open and get. So that'll be our part of our show for today. Also, don't forget to go back yesterday and watch the preview of the new show that we're going to be doing on Thursdays. And we'd love to get your opinion and your thoughts and your comments. I do have a few comments that came in, and I want to thank y'all for those comments. And that'll be a show that I'm looking at doing on Thursdays. So it was just a little sneak peek. To get that lined up, to get it started. It's high, low, hot, or cold. Yeah, so we'll start doing that on Thursdays. And most likely we'll set that all up for next month, starting next month. But we might even do it next Thursday. It depends on how I feel this week, because I got doctor's appointments coming up. Yeah, check up that annual stuff. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get into our program for the day.
It's time for everybody's favorite segment where we ask,
would you buy it or would you leave it?
the game show that asks, when you're out and about sourcing, would you buy it for resale? How much you would pay for it? Or would you leave it? And now the host of Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller.
That's right, the show we do every Friday where it's a game that we play. There is no right or wrong answers, but I do get to tell you what they actually sold for. But in the chat, you would let me know if you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for. But however, if you want to leave it, just let us know that too. It's just something to do for on Fridays that we do before you go out sourcing. Gives you an idea of what is selling and how much they're selling for and what are people buying them for. And especially if you go out sourcing on the weekend. So let's get this set up. And we're going to move on to the first items were sent in by Regina. This is a Hallmark lamb for Snuggles. Soden Eyes baby lamb sheep plush stuffed toy. And we'll show you the pictures. It's got its tag, soft and snuggly. Cute. It's a little plush. Got its tags, a little loved by all. And there's the measurement. Cute. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for. Get it all the way back to the top. How about we do the second picture? All right, let's see what the chat is saying. All right, Claudette says she'd buy it for $2 and sell it for $18. Just like Carol. Aww. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for. Wow, we went down to 11 people in the chat. What happened? Lord Jesus. Did YouTube take us down or something? Is this thing on? Hello? Can you hear me? Wow, it's like it went dead. Hello? Are you there? Aw. Love is in the air. I can feel it all around. Oh, hot to eat. Cute. That was weird, right? Yeah. Okay. I was wondering because that number went down to 7 in the chat. Wow. I would buy it. LOL again. I hear that, Regina. All right, good. I was wondering because that number went down to 7. What? Wow. Nobody likes me anymore. Okay, y'all here. Good. Hey, Angie. Good morning. Hello and welcome. All right. Well, I guess we'll just go with the flow today. Regina picked this up. It actually sold on Poshmark. Let's see. She picked this up at a Goodwill outlet bins for about $2. Andrew says she'd pick it up for $1 and sell it for $15. She says she probably got it for about $2. She listed it back in June of 2025. She had it listed for $14.99. And she did take about a year to sell it, but she did sell it to an offer to a watcher on Poshmark. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you, Dern? And she did sell it for $10 on Poshmark. Yeah. All right, the next item was also sent in by, and look, I got to tell you this little story. Regina and I had been talking, and we were talking one day about Macari. And she was talking about taking her store down. She wasn't getting any sales. Nothing going on Macari. She was talking about taking it down. And then all of a sudden she thinks the internet was listening because she had a sale that same day. Yeah, and that's this item. This is another plush sold on Macari. It's an IKEA Van Drig Rave Orange 16-inch fox stuffed animal plush toy from Sweden. And let me show you the pictures. How big was it? 16 inches. All right, let's show the pictures. Look at them long legs. It looks like a reindeer, but it's a fox. The long legs. Aw, all the tags on it from IKEA. There's one thing about IKEA. They love putting their tags on things. Cute. When I first saw it, I thought it was a reindeer with the long legs. It's on stilts. All right, Regina's here. Little Debbie said pass. Nice. Good morning, Jeffrey. Ashley said she'd pay 10 and keep it. Claudette said she'd pay 2 and sell it for 16. It's the same thing in retail. You have to go in and range stuff on your shelf, selling stuff. Yep, exactly. Same thing with our antique booths. Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And Angie says she would pay 3 for it and sell it for 18. And if you missed last night's show, I was on as a guest with Angela. Isaac's show last night. Go check it out. I was bringing all kind of good stuff last night. Yeah, stuff that was in my own personal collection, which I'm going to start bringing on a lot of auctions. Yeah, I'm clearing house. That stuff is just sitting there. You know, time to let somebody else to enjoy it. After 10, 12, 14 years, yeah, it's got to go. Some stuff was even as much as 16 years and just sat there. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it? It is a plush from IKEA. 16-inch stuffed fox from IKEA. All right, let's see here. She got this at a St. Louis Goodwill Outlet bin store. The cheapest place to buy plush. But she probably paid about $3 for it. And it took over a year to sell, but she did sell it for full asking price and sold it for $19.99 after the internet people listening to what we say. She was talking about closing her Macari store, and next thing you know, she had a sale. You know, I find that interesting because when you say that, I think of the same way. Because sometimes when I'm looking at something, I'm thinking about something, and all of a sudden I see it in my feeds. So yeah, they're listening to us. Yeah. All right, our next item is also sent in by none other than Regina. And this is the new rare DC Superhero Girl Gymnastics Supergirl action figure from 2017 by Mattel. Superhero Girl. Show you the pictures. Gymnastic Supergirl. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it, and how much you think it's so far? I would definitely buy it because it's Mattel and it's new and it's sealed. Even though it's from 2017, I would definitely pick this up. Hello, Gina. How are you doing? Good to see you. I keep forgetting you go live at 7 in the morning, and I'm always watching and playing in the background while I'm working. I got to set my reminder on. Claudette says pick it up for 3 and sell it for 30. Ashley says should pick it up for 4 and sell it for 12. Would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Angie says pick it up for 3 and sell it for 22. And then Carol comes in and says she would also pick it up for 2. Stephanie, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And Jake says pick it up for 2 and sell it for 22. Carol says pick it up for 2 but sell it for 25. Good to see you. Welcome. How you doing? You all moved in yet, Gina? Girl, I just realized you were moving last night when you said that. Thank God you ain't got to go far, right? Anyone else? Would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for. Anyone else? All right. Regina says she picked this up on June. Well, her husband picked this up on June the 10th. And it sold on June 30th. Not even 2 weeks later. picked it up at a garage sale for $1. And it sold for full asking price. He picked it up. She listed it on the 10th. No, yeah, listed it on the 10th and sold on the 30th. For $1 at a garage sale. And sold it for full asking price of $25.49. That is a good flip. Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. That is a good flip. Yeah. All right, let me unstore that one. And now we're going to go on to one that Carol sent in, because the other one, Carol, I couldn't open. I couldn't find it. All right, this is, and I like this one. I would definitely pick this up as well. This is the brand called Bella. It's an electric kettle, 1.5 liter ceramic boil swivel base water heater with flowers. I would definitely pick this one up because it's unique. This is the one where you have to press it down to start having it make your coffee. Or tea, whatever you choose. But it's mainly for coffee. But you can use it for whatever you would like. It is made out of ceramic. The company is Bella. Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? Well, Carol, I'm going to try to work on finding it, but I just can't find it. I love uniques like this. I would definitely pick this one up if I found it. Let's see here. Yeah, Carol, if you can get the actual link to it, because I couldn't find it. I know you sent it, did that on probably on your phone. Yeah, I still want to show it because we still got time to find it because you got to do it within 90 days. Little Debbie, how's Mama doing? Claudette says pick this up for $3 and sell it for $28. Regina says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $45. And Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome. And Amy, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Well, Carol, I thought you said it sold in June. Or was that June of last year? If it's 90 days old, I won't be able to pull it up. That might be why I can't find it. I'll look back at it again. I do have it stored still. I'll look at it again. And how are you doing today, Amy? Jake says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $35. I pick her up tomorrow. Been visiting with my sister Wednesday. Okay. Ashley says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $27. There's the link for Dawn's deals today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Angie says she would pass, but Amy says she would pick it up for $8 and sell it for $39. And little Debbie says I would pass. Yeah, these still do really well if you can find them. Especially when there's no crazing on them. Yeah. You're cold, you're hot. Well, Tooch Man, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Carol's giving you a hint. It's her item that she sent in from her hubby. Just saw Miss Denise come in. Hello, good morning and welcome, Miss D. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And there's Tooch. Ms. Denise says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $45. Now this one looks like it was an auction and had one bidder or best offer. So I'm not sure which way it sold, or will it tell me? No, it said one bid. So it was an auction style. Okay. Yeah, it was one bidder, or it was a best offer. All right, let me get to the email. Oh, okay. All right, so this was given to Stephen, which is Carol's husband. Was given to him as a gift, just no cost. Listed this on May 3rd, and it sold on June the 8th. He did start the bidding at $49.99. There were 26 views on this auction style, but he finally had a bid and took a bid, and it sold in auction style for $52. He started the auction at $49.99 and went up selling it for $52. And it was free. That's the best kind of sale. Things that are free. But yeah, I personally don't do auctions on eBay. But again, it works for some people. I just haven't done it. I'm frozen. No, don't tell me that, because I see myself moving on the screen. Am I frozen, really? Carol? Refresh, Carol. Yet it was a great sale. But again, I usually don't do auctions on mine. I did when I first started, but it was not. No, the bids are frozen. Oh, okay. The bids are frozen. All right, let's move on to the next item, which was sent in by none other than Angie's Oddities. As I get to that email. And this first item from Angie. This is a personal Sheik's razor. A personal touch. 2 twin blade cartilages, new old stock from 1993. From 1993. And it did have the 2 extra cartilages, or 3. 2 twins. Yeah, 2 extra blades. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? At 8 a.m. Oh yeah, that's our show that sell this morning. One, not my end, but usually gets in because of YouTube. Okay. Bakelite, I'm not sure. It didn't say, but it looks like it is. It's from 1993, by the way. But Carol says she'll pick it up for $1 and sell it for $20. Ms. Denise says pick it up for free and sell it for $14. I would pick this up because it's new sealed. But it does to me look like Bakelite, but I wouldn't be able to know because it's still sealed. Claudette says pick it up for $2 and sell it for $20. Amy says pick this up for $3 and sell it for $15. Well, Angela says pick it up for $1.50 and sell it for $30. I'm waiting for more to come in the stream. Jake says buy it for $0, for the most $1 and sell it for $17. Let me get to the email. Regina says she would pick it up for $1 and sell it for $24. Oh, it only took a day to sell. Wow. Okay. Good morning, Bev. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Bev says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $8. I have to tell y'all, somebody in the chat is, almost right on the nose of what it bought for and what it sold for. But I can't say who it is just yet. Terry Bear, hello, good morning, and welcome, said he would pick it up for $1 and sell it for $15. One of y'all are right on the nose on one of the numbers and close on the other. All right. Y'all ready for this? And it didn't take long to sell either. That's the kind of things I like. Angie's bought this on July the 6th when she was at a thrift store. Listed it on July the 8th. Sold on July the 9th. She only paid $1.99 for it. $1.99. And she sold it for $30. $30. Now that is a good flip. Good one, good one, good one. All of them are good. But I like it when you get really good on flipping, right? All right. The next one's also sent in by Angie's Oddities. This was a little cutie. It's Cause You Curse You Red Baron Snoopy. It's a felt banner from 1970. From 1970. I'll show you all the pictures. It's just a little felt banner. Like a little thing you would just hang on the wall. Is that? Oh, that's the hanger to the top of it. I see it. And it looks like it's made out of wood. It is. So, would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it? And how much you think it might have sold for? All right, let's see here. I was with everyone from the meetup. Okay, cool. Cha-ching is right. So that's when we did the meetup. Awesome. All right, Terry Bear says pick it up for $1 and sell it for 20. Jake says pick this up for $5 and sell it for 50. Claudette says she would pass. Ms. Denise says she would pick it up for $1 and sell it for 25. Carol says pick it up for $2 and sell it for 20. The hanger is a wooden doll. That's what it looked like. That is pretty cool. And Bev says she would pick it up for $1 and sell it for 30. Amy says she would leave it. I would pick this up because it's different. I love different. And if you pick this up on our on our sale, that was the other one though. Yeah, I didn't see it, so you must have got it before I did because I would have picked it up. Okay, I like. Regina says pick it up for $1 and she would sell it for 22. Anyone else? Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's so far? And it is from 1970. You have two more that I need to list. The razors I picked up during the meetup. That is awesome, Angie. That is good to hear. Yeah, we were all up in them places when we went thrifting. I had a good time. All right, so on this one, let me get to the email to tell you where she got this at and how much she paid for it. This one she picked up on May 26th at a rummage sale. She did pay $8 for it, but wait till you see what she sold it for. She paid $8, bought it at a rummage sale, got it around to finally listing it on June 26th, and it sold June 30th. And it sold for, are y'all ready for this? Are y'all sitting down? Are y'all looking? Because she sold it for $65. $65. Yep. She picked it up for $8 and sold it for $65. That's right. This is an awesome pickup, Angie. I would have definitely picked this one up. Yeah. Because it's different. I like different. All right. Now, let me close that tab. And now we're going to get back down to some more. Now, this is just a collection of items that I sold even while I was on vacation, y'all. Yeah. All right. This one is a vintage Capri, is the brand. Choker seashell necklace with clip-on earrings. Yeah, because Angie and I, we did 2 meetups back-to-back in June and July. And she's been doing pretty good with pickups, too. So, all right, let me show you the pictures. This is the shell necklace and earrings, and the brand is Capri. They had the little beads at the top, the shell necklace and earrings. There's the closure at the top. And I'll go ahead and show all the pictures. There was some wear and tear and little corrosion on the clips, but the lady said she wanted it to remake a new piece of jewelry. There's the brand Capri. The marking was in the back. There's the set of necklace and earrings, clip-on earrings at that. They were marked on the back of the earrings and the necklace. So again, would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? All right, let's see what the chat is saying. Exactly, that was good. Not surprised for all the consideration from 1970. It was in excellent condition, too. That's right. All right, Terry Bear says pick this up for 10 and sell it for 50. Claudette says pick it up for 2 and sell it for 24. Ashley says pick this up for 5 and sell it for 25. Miss Denise says pick this up for 8 and sell it for 55. And Jake says pick this up for 7 and sell it for 45. Carol says pick this up for 5 and sell it for 75. Amy says pick this up for 8 and sell it for 58. Anyone else? Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? And Regina says pick this up for 5 but sell it for 37. Anyone else? I don't know how many of y'all remember Miss Debbie and Max when they were on our hump day auction. But this one I picked up from them in a jewelry lot. My cost, $1.25, because I did buy this in a jewelry lot. My cost was $1.25. And I did take an offer. All right, Glenn, don't forget to send me that email back on that link, please, so I can have you for next week. And again, like I said, I picked it up for $1.25 in a jewelry lot, and I sold it for on Poshmark with an offer for $52. For $52. Glenn, don't work too hard. All right, the next item up to show, and again, that was sold on Poshmark. Now this one is, and most of the sales I'm going to show you today are from Poshmark. It's me, Angie. Hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Now this one is a Kenmore new and sealed in the package. It's a 20-50-104 canister vacuum cleaner bag C. 8 bags in the pack. It's a bag of 8 for Kenmore canister bags. You fill them and throw them away. And it fits all those different Kenmores, but it's for the canisters. It fits both Q and C style vacuums, 8-pack, new sealed. That was my last of these vacuum bags that I had bought that I had left. And I can tell you right now that the price I paid for the whole lot, all the rest that I sold after the first one went into profit. Because it was a lot I bought them in. That first one I sold put me in the profit. All right, let's see here. Claudette said pick it up for $1 and sell it for 15. Ms. Denise says pick it up for $1 and sell it for 40. Amy says pick it up for $1 and sell it for 12. Carol says pick it up for $2 and sell it for 25. You showed before, right? You showed before that pad. I couldn't remember. I know. Purchased from Ella. Actually, this was part of that lot from Ella. But this is a different bag style than the ones I sold before. Yeah. They were a different style. But yes, you are right, Ashley. You remember correctly. It was a lot that I bought from Ella, and this was the last one of that lot that I sold. Yep, you're correct. You are right. Jake says pick it up for $0, and the most would be $1 and sell it for 25. And Regina says pick it up for $5 and sell it for 30. But yes, you are correct, Ashley. I bought this from Ella in a lot. It was a whole bunch of bags too. Different style Kenmores. It was all Kenmore. But this is the last one, and it was a can for the canisters. Good memory, Ashley. Good memory. So Ashley says pick it up for $1 and sell it for 20. Robin, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. Anyone else? Would you buy these or would you leave them? Even if it was in a lot, would you buy them or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for. And so, Ashley, you are correct. I did buy this in a lot from Ella. My cost per bag in that lot was $1.25. And I sold this one with an offer to a watcher because it was my last bag. But I still sold it for $26.35. And I sold them all. Done. Zero. Zilch. But this is the only one I had one of. The others that were in the lot were multiples of that one type. So, yeah. All right. This next item also sold on eBay. This is a Universal Thread Goods Company handbag brown shoulder crossbody adjustable strap. Universal Threads is the brand. It is adjustable, crossbody, great on the bottom, excellent condition. Yes, I did try to bring this up for auction. Nobody purchased it, so I listed it. Yeah, Universal Threads. There's this the logo on the inside. Actually, it was a Target brand from 2019. The date's on the inside, 2019. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for. Everybody's saying hello to everyone. So was the whole profit just from the bag lot? I'd have to add them all up, but when I sold the very first bag of that lot, that put me in the profit from what I bought it for. So yeah, everything after that all was in profit. All right, Jake says pick this up for $6 and sell it for 27. Miss Denise says pick it up for $1 and sell it for 32. Regina says pick this up for $5 and sell it for 45. Amy says pick this up for $8 and sell it for 38. Yeah, this didn't take long to sell when I got it listed. After I showed it to auctions for a couple of times. Then I decided just to list it. Get it out of here. Ashley says pick this up for $5 and sell it for 25. Carol says pick this up for $5 and sell it for 75. I know where Universal Thread is selling at, and you can get it there. Yep. Target. Yeah, it even said it on the tag. Target. Yeah. And if you use your Target Red card, you get 5% off on your sales that you purchase. On your total purchase. All right, I'm not sure if y'all know where I got this from because I did do a video on this. I picked this up in Hawaii. Back in December when we went to Hawaii. Or was it January? Might have been February. Yeah, I think so. Beginning of the year we went to... is it real leather? No, it's imitation leather. Faux leather. It even has it on the tag. Imitation leather is what they call it. This is bought from a place called the Full Closet Thrift Store in Kona, Hawaii. I did pay $3 for it. I picked it up for $3. And I did sell it for $19.26, full asking price. Picked it up for $3. Free shipping because I brought it back with me. And sold it for $19.26. All right, this next item. This is a set of vintage round Blackstone tuxedo shirt button stud cufflink set. One set was silver, one set was gold for the buttons, but the actual cufflinks were in gold tone. Everything on the left is gold tone, everything on the right is silver tone. But this is how I had it, and I listed it that way. It's a set of 2 button sets, but 1 cufflink. It's just the way it came, the way I got it. No brand. These were unbranded, not marked. But they were both the same design, just a different color tone. 1 silver tone, 1 gold tone. But it only had 2 set of buttons and 1 cufflink. So would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for. Exactly, Jake. Yep, their Walmarts are just like ours. Just a little bit higher in price on clothing. All right. Claudette says pick these up for $3 and sell them for $25. Miss Denise says pick it up for $1 and sell it for $20. And by the way, when I say this, Jennifer, you might remember this person I bought them from. Ashley says pick it up for $5 and sell them for $25. Carol says pick these up for $2 and sell them for $45. Jake says Jake says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $30. Amy says pick it up for $6 and sell it for $38.99. But Regina says I would leave it. Andrew says pick this up for $3 and sell it for $25. And this one I did take an offer, by the way. I think. I'll have to see. That's right. Jake shows tonight. Jay's shows tonight. He's back on the live tubes tonight. There's his link. I don't know if any of y'all remember Steph Universe. I bought these from her on one of her YouTube auctions back in years ago. I was going to keep them, but then I said, nah, I don't wear my tuxedos no more, so let me just sell it. Let me list it. It was in my jewelry box for a long time. But I bought these for $3. But from off a YouTube auction by Steph Universe was who I purchased these from. And I sold them for, after deciding that I got to let it go. I don't wear them. Can't use them. And I did sell them for $49.26. Jen's Universe. I don't know. I had on the invoice it said Steph Universe was the invoice, and it could be Jen's Universe. I'm not 100% sure, but that was on the honeymoons with my first husband. It's Jen's Universe. Okay, but that's what was on the invoice. So yeah. Sold them for $49.26 and only paid $3 for them. All right, the next sales are all from Poshmark. Now, Poshmark's been pretty active lately. This is an Eddie Bauer crossbody messenger bag, adjustable straps with multiple compartments in excellent used condition. You may have remembered this from my auctions. I did bring them up to auction. Because it didn't sell, I listed it. Yeah. Cute little crossbody bag. Messenger bag. Nice and clean. Red interior. Lots of compartments. It was in clean, very clean. Nice heavy zipper. Pull. All right. So would you buy this? Again, it's an Eddie Bauer crossbody messenger bag with adjustable strap. Yeah, I had that on the invoice as Steph's Universe. I just don't remember who that is. All right, let's see what the chat's saying. Yeah, on the invoice it said Steph's Universe. All right, Ms. Denise says pick this up for $8 and sell it for $55. Jake says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $40. And Amy says pick this up for $5 but sell it for $49.99. Angie says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $35. As Regina says pick it up for $6 and sell it for $25. Anyone else? Yeah, I think it was one of those that she was a guest on somebody's channel, but I don't remember. I just had it. That's what it was on the invoice. With this one, I picked up when we met up with Al's Full Chef Shop and Cheryl Stevens. We did a meetup where we went shopping, and I bought this at one of the local shops. The place is called Bates Crafting Gallery. Is where we bought this. Where I bought this at. We did a meetup, and I picked this up for $5. Picked it up for $5, and I sold this for. Yeah, Steph. Yep. All right, I did pick this up for $5 at a local thrift store. It was like a. It's called the Bates Crafters Gallery here in a town called Orange. And again, I only picked it up for $5 and I sold it for $32. Yes, it is a blast from the past. Again, I kept it in my jewelry box and never did anything with it, so I figured, let me list it. Yeah. All right. This next item also stowed on Poshmark. This one is a vintage French, and you'll see on the coat of arms, it's RUIMS. It's a French heraldic crown Reims crest filigree silver-plated brooch. Silver-plated brooch. Show you the pictures. Really cool. REIMS, Reims. Reims. It is silver plate. It's got the C cup for the lock, for the closure. It is silver plated. And when I looked this up, I could only find it in gold tone. I could not find this exact color silver. So there's the back of it. Really nice design. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for. Let's see. Oh yeah, Steph. Yep. That is a blast from the past. You right about that. Okay, Ms. Denise says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $32. And Amy says pick this up for $8 and sell it for $58. Jake says pick this up for $15 and sell it for $65. Whereas Carol says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $69. Angie says it's pretty. Regina says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $32. Angie says pick this up for $3 and sell it for $30. And yes, I did take an offer on this one. Thank you, Susie. I have your email for next Friday. Thank you so much. I am going to store that right now, so I'll have it for next Friday. Come on, store. There we go. Got it. Thank you, Susie. Hello, Susie. Welcome. And Terry Bear says pick this up for $1 and sell it for $23. Good morning and welcome, Susie. And I do have your email now for next Friday. Thank you. Anyone else? I picked this up at a private buy from YouTube from Nancy from Miss Ivy Vintage Market. I did a big personal buy, which was over 52 pounds of jewelry that I bought from her. My cost was $5.20. My cost, $5.20. And I did take an offer. I'm already in the profit on that lot. And I did take an offer and sold it for $50. Sold it for $50. All right. Now this next one, again, I did bring these to auction. Nobody purchased them, so I listed them. Yeah, why not get some eyes on it, right? This one is a vintage, new with tags, 1980s glass Baron red rose with butterfly figurine, 22 karat liquid gold trim. I'll show you the pictures. Beautiful piece. And I'm glad to say she even gave me an excellent review, feedback, got there exactly how I sent it to her. Beautiful piece. Still had the tags on it. Beautiful on the butterfly and the tip. It was numbered. Excellent condition. Had that glitter on each of the petals of the rose. Inside the glass. It wasn't on the outside. It was on the inside of the glass. Beautiful little butterfly on the tip. The little butterfly. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? All right, I'm way up there, so it's time to come on down. Everybody's saying hello. Nice. Awesome flip. Thank you. All right, Terry Bear says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $50. Regina says pick this up for $10 and sell it for $65. And Ms. Denise says pick this up for $8 and sell it for $45. Anyone else? All right, Jake says buy it for 10, sell it for 45, but I love, love, love roses, so would probably keep it. Would wind up keeping it. I understand. These were very popular back in the 80s. And of course, this one I did take an offer. Yeah. But that's okay. Because, I don't know if y'all know, but when I go to estate sales or garage sales, I just bundle, and they give me a price and I pay it. Well, this came from an estate sale. And again, yes, me and my Kia bags get filled, and they give me a price, and I pay it. And I only paid 42 cents for this rose. 42 cents for this rose. And it sold with an offer to a watcher who sent me an offer, and I accepted. I'll let him have it with no problem because that offer came in at $50. My cost, 42 cents. They offered, I let them have it with no problem. I love them offers. And that will conclude our show for the day of Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? Don't forget to send in your items if you would like to be part of the show for next Friday. I do star them, so make sure you send them in, and I will be glad to share them for you on the next show on next Friday. I do show those who send me those first before I show my sales to finish the show. Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and drop some links in, and I can take that banner off. And again, we do this every Friday, so make sure you send in your items. And thank you, Susie. I have yours ready, and you'll be first next week. All right, I'm going to start dropping links first for Amy. If y'all don't know, Amy is trying to liquidate her eBay and Mercari shop. If you have not checked out, she doesn't have much left on the Mercari, but she does have a good bit left on her eBay store. And here is her link to the Mercari first. Nope, first was eBay. And then next will be her Mercari. Check out her items. She does combine her shippings. So she does refund you if it's way more than what you paid. If you paid more than what it was, she'll refund you. All right, and next will be the links for Jennifer. The first one is her YouTube channel. The next one will be her Etsy store. And then buy her a milkshake, as I have to cheat and copy and paste. I cannot do like Jennifer, so thank God for copying and pasting. There's her link. And if anyone would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to come on up. The link is going in there momentarily, and when you do see it and you are going to come up, you got to make sure your camera and your mic are both connected, because it will not allow you to come on. It won't let me bring you up unless they're connected. And I will stop sharing. I'm back. All right, now I can start closing some of these tabs. So I got too many open. Shut up on that. Move this back over here on my second monitor. There we go. All right, there we go. And Jennifer is dropping links for other events going on today and the weekend. So make sure you hit your notifications. There's Deals Dawns today. That is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are welcome, Amy. It takes a village, girl. We all need to come together when we need to. And that's what it's all about. And you're welcome. Yeah. I have it in my lineup, so I don't miss it. I don't miss it. It's in my lineup for me to copy and paste. Yeah, I can't do like Jennifer. There ain't nobody can do like Jennifer. So I got to cheat. So I have it on a Word document for that reason. And if anybody has anything special going on for the weekend, don't forget this Sunday is Mark's birthday from Two Old Guys. Don't forget, this Sunday is his birthday. Mark's birthday this Sunday. And I'm going to be on with Regina this Sunday. But Saturday is our Reseller Community Shop Hop, celebrating 1 year anniversary of doing the Shop Hop community sale. Yeah. Miss Marion, hello, good morning, and welcome. And she will be on the East Coast Resellers, if anybody can looking for this today, 3 o'clock. That's Dawn's Sales, Dawn's Deals. That's right. Go check out and see. But Marion's always got the good stuff. She got a lot of stuff. Good prices, too. And there's Grandma's Brunch this every Sunday at 11 a.m. when she does her show. It is on 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. Carol, thank you. I got your link. I need to add you to the description. Carol, you send me the link for StreamYard, girl. You got to send the link for YouTube, girl. I am having trouble listing it on Facebook and YouTube. If you set it up in StreamYard, it automatically goes to YouTube, Carol. Girl, you and I need to have a little class one-on-one. Yeah, it's the Shop Hop, but I don't need your StreamYard. We need your YouTube. I'll go get it off you. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube, girl. Girl, you send me your StreamYard. I ain't going to be on the stream with you. No. Oh, let's see here. Carol, she's doing it live. Carol, I don't see it on StreamYard. I don't see it on you. Yeah, you and I going to need to go one-on-one, girl. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm not sure if there's a show yet. I don't know. I know he sent me a message last week saying it was canceled. Last month. Josie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Usually he sets his thumbs up, thumbnails that day. Yeah, it's not there. All right, Carol, we'll have to work with you sometime today. Yeah. All right, Carol. You can do it after the show today, too, if you want. All right, my numbers are dropping dramatically, so we're going to go ahead and get ready in the show. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay hydrated. But also, don't forget the Reseller Community Shop Hop starts tomorrow at 11:30 on Cajun Roots Resellers Adventures channel. Hope to see you there for our celebration of 1 year doing the Shop Hop. And so with that being said, as I say before I end each and every show, Love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. Until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear it? If you want to come on after the show's over and you have any issues or questions that you need help with, the link's in the chat pinned. See you then. By that, y'all have a great weekend. Y'all come back now. You hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man.